welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Magical, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at a comparison between the NECA Toys first Phantom figure released versus the brand new NECA Toys Phantom figure that was just released. We are going to be taking a look at the differences between the sculpts, paints, and accessories between these figures. Some differences between the two, so that way you guys have an idea in terms of sculpt, paint, and of course, accessories. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any other content that I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It is free and easy for you to do, but it really helps the channel grow. With all that out of the way, guys, once again, we are going to be doing a comparison video. I've done a few of these on the channel before, but not too many. I'm trying to do more and more, but it's kind of a niche thing, kind of like this, when you get two figures that are essentially the same, but different in a sense. So yeah, guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the two NECA Toys Phantom figures. So one is based off the 1980s Defenders of the Earth animated series, while the other one is based off his representation in the classic pulp comics that he's from. And so each of them comes with, you know, specific accessories for each of those, I guess, eras of this hero. So why don't we go ahead and talk about sculpts first. The sculpts are absolutely 100% the same. You get the same articulation and the same sculpt and lines everywhere with both these figures. So essentially it is just a repaint with a slap of some new briefs and some holsters on the belt. If you can tell, he has the striped briefs, no striped briefs. He has the holsters on the belt. He has no holsters on the belt, but the belts are identical. However, the paint is not identical. As you can see, this is a darker purple, whereas this one is a lighter, more of a lavender type look, where this is more of a deep purple. But other than that, there's nothing different in these two figures other than the accessories. So this guy comes with 2 extra pairs of hands. This guy comes with 4. This guy comes with an extra accessory. This guy gets another extra accessory. But this guy comes with 3 weapons, whereas this guy comes with 2, although 2 of these are identical. I know that's a lot of information, guys, but we are going to break it all down right now. So starting off with the extra accessory that these guys come with. So if you are a fan of the Defenders of the Earth animated show, you'll know about this character, Zuffy, whatever you want to call it. I, however, do not. I just picked up these figures because I thought they were really cool looking, and I want to utilize them for some toy photography, and it actually made me look up the origin of this guy, and well, now I want some comics from him. So yeah, but the accessory that you do get with this guy is this skull, which every single Phantom in the comics has sworn an oath over. This is the skull of the dead father of the original Phantom, which is a lineage that goes from father to son, this being the 22nd iteration of him. The cool thing about this is that it does have an articulated jaw, and it does look really, really cool. So even as just a diorama piece, it does look really cool. It does have a ball joint insertion point right there, so you can switch out the heads if you want. I have not hit either of these with a blow dryer, so I'm not going to do that. And that's another thing. This guy came ready out of the package to pose and play with. This guy, however, is stiff as fuck. He's stiffer than Stifler at a fucking party. So yeah, just be aware of that. You're definitely gonna have to hit this guy with a blow dryer. So like I said, they each come with, you know, separate sets of hands. If you want a more in-depth look at what each of these guys come with, go ahead and check out their separate reviews. But I just want to point out a few major differences in this video. Another major difference is that this guy comes with a ray beam effect for his ring, essentially making that an accessory because it's a weapon, whereas this guy over here comes with a whole ass whip, as you can see. So that's really cool. In the 80s, nobody in the cartoons had guns. No, they had ray guns. So that's what you get with this version right here from the 80s cartoon. But with the original one, you actually get his original choice of weapon, which is a pair of handguns. And so you do get some effects for both of these. Here you can see the effect on that one. You do get a similar effect for the ray gun, which is right here. You just plug it in, and it is very similar. Let me go ahead and grab the other one, because you do get a pair of these, so that way each handgun can have one. But when comparing the two, they are identical, you know, just basically different colors. This one matches ray guns, this one matches actual bullet fire. But the other cool thing about this ray gun is maybe you want a little bit of distance, because ray guns shoot with some distance. So they also included this extra awesome long beam accessory with this Phantom figure, so that way it looks like he's shooting out, and it comes with this awesome base, like it's exploding effect, and just really cool. You know, if you face towards the camera, it looks like it's going off screen. If you put it on somebody, it looks like it's impacting them, you know, right? Whoops. Sorry guys, I am looking at the camera, not the figure. Right there, it looks like it's impacting them, so super cool. Yeah. But that is it in terms of accessories for these guys. Like I said, this guy just comes with the handguns and just the muzzle bursts and the whip. So essentially, that's why I said you do get 3 weapons with this guy versus 2 here, but you get 2 identical weapons, and you get 3 effects here versus 2 with this guy, but 2 of them are identical, and here you have basically 2 identical and 1 unique one. In a sense. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to go over articulation because they both have the same body, and I've gone over articulation separately in each of their reviews, so you can check that out. But like I said, I just wanted to do a quick comparison video so that way you guys can see them side by side, see what they look like, and the comparison between the two. So yeah, you know, and the other difference is that this guy comes with glow-in-the-dark eyes, and this guy doesn't. So yeah, all in all, which one would I prefer? Which one am I happiest to have? I'd have to say it's this guy. This guy definitely blew me away, and ever since they announced him, I've wanted him, and like I said, I did want this guy. He comes with some really cool effects, and I'm still going to use him for some cool toy photography, especially after I hit him with the blow dryer, but I have to say this one just, something about this one just looked better. I think it's the dark purple, the striped briefs that adds a little bit of contrast, the actual real-life guns, and not, you know, a blaster or laser gun. The added skull, which is just super well done in terms of detailing, sculpt, and paint, and of course this cool and unique whip. I mean, what other figure other than an Indiana Jones figure comes with a fucking whip? So yeah, guys, with that being said, that basically wraps up this comparison video. So join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. And join me every Wednesday for Coffee and Toys Live over on Instagram at CoolFigurez, where I will speak to a new guest every week about toys, toy collecting, toy photography, and so much more. So yeah, guys, with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jess the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, CoolFigurez Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. CoolFigurez Store. Check them out, guys.